Okay, this is question 6.2 of the grade 11 trig revision for matrix. And the first question, we graphed the two functions, tan x minus 1 and cos 2x. The next question says, use your graph to determine the values of x in between minus 180 degrees and 80 degrees, for which cos 2x plus 1 equals tan x. Well, that's weird. Where does this come from? Oh, you look, see that tan x minus 1? If we just subtract 1, they're really asking you to figure out where cos 2x equals tan x minus 1. They just put it in a funny form. Well, where do they cross each other? Well, let's look at the graph. Where does cos 2x equal tan x minus 1? Where do they equal each other? Well, I can see the answer is minus 135 degrees or 45 degrees. So you just have to be able to read the graph. Let's look at the next question. Where is f of x greater than or equal to g of x? Well, f of x is the tan graph. G of x is the cos graph. It's another way of saying, where is f above? Where is f above? That is the tangent x. Where is the tangent above the cosine? Well, here the tangent's below, but right here they're equal. And now the tangent's above, but it's undefined right here. So it's in between minus 90 and minus 135. Look, tangent is above. It's greater than or equal to. Now let's just keep moving along. When does that happen again? No, tangent's below, tangent's below, tangent. Ooh, tangent's above again, right between 90 degrees and 45 degrees. Now you have to be careful here. It's equal, less than or equal to at 45 degrees and 135 degrees. But it can't equal 90 degrees. So at the minus 90 and at the 90, you don't put an equals there because it gets super close to it, but it never touches it. So it can't equal that. So there's your answer, in between minus 90 and 135, but not equal to that minus 90. In between 45 and 90, look, the tangent's greater than the cosine. And that's your answer. Everywhere else, it's less. Let's look at the last question. Where is f multiplied by x? If we multiply these two functions together, when do they equal 0 or a negative value? Well, what you do is this. If, like right here, let's just stop right here. If g is positive and f is negative, when you multiply them, you'll get a number less than or equal to 0. So all you do is look for places where they're on the opposite side of the x-axis. Well, where is that true? Let's start over here. Well, it's true right here. It's true all the way here, right to 135 degrees. And then it's true, it's right here, between, minus 180 and 135. And then there's another place where it's true. They're on opposite sides. They're on opposite sides right here between 45 and minus 45 and all the way to 90 degrees. So all the way in there, they're on opposite sides. And between 135 and 180, they look like they're on opposite sides. I think there's a part that's missing here. I think they're on opposite sides right here. Don't you think in between less than minus 90 degrees, but greater than or equal to minus 135? So I think you could go less than minus 90 or greater than or equal. I think that's one that's missing. Let's look at the question a little bit more carefully. Let's see here. In between minus 180 and 180, where do they multiply? So we're looking where they're on opposite sides. Well, all the places that Mr. Autry's got there, all the places that They're on opposite sides there. They're on opposite sides here. That's one that's just missing, I think. I think they're on opposite sides here, and they multiply to equal negative. So less than minus 90 and greater than or equal to minus 130. You can put minus 135 and less than minus 90. It's just one that looks like it's missing. Maybe it's down. Oh, maybe it's in the memo and I didn't see it. But I think that's it. Those are the ends of those questions.